Thanks for staying with us on the news at 7. First, our top stories. Minister of Interior blames candidates for stampede which killed job seekers at Immigration Service aptitude test centers yesterday. And on the foreign scene, Crimea holds secession referendum amidst protest from the Western countries. I am Adesoa Omoruan. The Minister of Interior, Abba Moro, has blamed the candidates for the stampede that caused the deaths of almost 20 job seekers. Speaking in Jos, the minister said applicants should blame their impatience for the stampede and deaths. He said the applicants refused to follow instructions handed over to them by the immigration officers. The highest casualty was recorded in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory.
It was a tale of woe for thousands of applicants who had turned up early at the National Stadium for the aptitude test. The expectations for these unemployed youth were high. Everyone wanted to take a chance at an opportunity for a job. With over 65,000 candidates applying for the job, where eventual placement would be less than 1,000, the odds were already stacked up against them.
To my knowledge, they are not well organized. There's no discipline in the organization. In fact, what I witnessed here today is rubbish.
We're throwing tear gas for people. No, Nigerian armies are not here. Police were there, but police were not inside there to help. Police were just at the gate. Police were not even inside the stadium there to even assist.
We are many. The place is filled up. And the problem is that they are not, serious. They just abandon us, not even ready to give us the exam, the paper to write. So
officials of the immigration exercise, however, declined to comment over the incident. Chika Onyese reporting for STV News.
Meanwhile, the Immigration Service may have realized 520 million naira from candidates who applied for jobs with the service. The Minister of Interior disclosed that 520,000 unemployed youths applied for the job. They paid 1,000 naira each for only 4,556 slots available. The registration fee is defiant to directives from the House of Representatives that government agencies should not charge job applicants. Still on the death of job seekers, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Aminu Tambuwa, has expressed sadness over the incident. A statement from his office described the incident as unfortunate. He said their death is sorrowful and regrettable. The Speaker urged the authorities concerned to investigate the remote and immediate causes of the tragedy. He advised them to map out strategies to prevent further occurrences. And the All Progressives Congress has said it is greatly distressed at the deaths of job seekers at the venues of the Nigerian Immigration Service job test yesterday. The interim National Publicity Secretary, Lai Mohammed, said the Minister of Interior must bear direct responsibility for the needless deaths. APC commiserated with the families of the victims and wished those who were injured a speedy recovery. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has called for an immediate investigation into the death of Nigerians who died during the stampede at the recruitment centers yesterday. National Publicity Secretary of the party, Olisa Metu, also called on the Ministry of Interior and relevant government agencies to immediately swing into action to unravel the circumstances surrounding the incidents. Away from that, the People's Democratic Party has demanded for a detailed forensic audit of all the accounts and financial activities of the Central Bank of Nigeria under the suspended governor, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi. The National Publicity Secretary, Olisa Metu, also demanded that the audit must establish and publish all movement of monies from the CBN accounts. The PDP said the audit would reveal all contracts awarded by the regulatory bank within the period, the beneficiary companies and persons behind them, as well as the value of the contracts and their status of execution. The governor of Kaduna State, Muktar Yaro, has condemned the killing of over 100 people during an attack on 3 communities in Kwaru local government area of the state. The gunmen who invaded 3 villages, Ngwa Sankwai, Ngwa Gata and Tenshe, last week, burnt down houses, shot and used machetes on anyone who tried to escape. Mr. Yero, through his director, Media and Publicity, Hamed Mayaki, described the attack as ungodly and barbaric. 18 officers from the Special Fraud Unit benefited from the recent promotion in the Nigerian Police Force. The Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of Special Fraud Unit, DCP Zubar Muazu, advised the officers to live up to the expectation of the new rank. He also advised them to shun corruption and show more commitment to duty. On the foreign scene, Crimea today held a referendum on whether to rejoin Russia or stay with Ukraine, but with many more autonomy. The referendum has been condemned as illegal by Kiev and the West, but is backed by Moscow. Since the fall of Ukraine's pro-Moscow President Viktor Yanukovych, Russian troops have taken control of majority ethnic Russian region. Voters are expected to support leaving Ukraine, but Crimean Tatars are boycotting the poll. And in sports, the Black Maidens of Ghana got their Under-17 World Cup campaign after a winning start as they defeated Korea DPR 2-0 in the Group B opener on Saturday in Costa Rica. Jane Ayeyama and Sandra Owusu-Ansah sealed victory for the Ghana side with a 16th and 48th minute goal. The Black Maidens will take on Germany on Tuesday at the Estadio Edgardo Bartodano Stadium in Costa Rica. Africa's other representatives, Zambia, were beaten 2-0 by Italy. Nigeria's Flamingos will take on China in their group opener in the early hours of Monday. That's the news at 7. Thank you so much for watching. To join us again at 10 p.m. for more news. I am Adesoa Omoruan. Good evening.